everyone. I'm your health educator, Tanisha Lawrence, with Monday Meds. And as you know, we've been talking so much about what has been going on in our world for the past 18 months. And many of us are tired, growing tired, weary, depressed about all of this. And I'm taking this time to talk with you. I thought about what symbol or visual I could bring to share these thoughts with you. And the more I think about it, the more blank I become about it. And so I will speak to you from my heart. Many of you know that we are being tabooed or censored by the things we say about the pandemic. We are being censored, and they said there's a thought that says the information that you need is the one that is censored. The purpose of this video is to encourage you to think critically. Critically, you may ask? Yes, critically. Now, you may ask, how can you think critically about what has been happening in our world? One, you need to look at it from a different lens. Don't take it as face value. Don't take it as my word for what's going on, but do your own research. And not just from the media, not just from the news, but do extensive research from other media or medium. They say that YouTube or Facebook or WhatsApp is social media, and we should not take our media or information from social media. But my fellow Jamaicans, many of our Caribbean people, we know that word of mouth, things travel quicker. And so if there's a hurricane, like there was Tropical Storm Grace last week, and the local meteorologists, did not alert us until the day before, or better yet, the morning of the storm. My point is, if we are to depend on just one medium for our information as it relates to COVID and pandemic and all of that, we're going to be in big trouble. We need to do extensive research, and we definitely need to listen to those people who have been in the field for so many years. And not just those people, but listen and do your research widely. Again, the purpose of this video is to encourage you to think critically. Critically, you may ask? Yes. They say don't think, just do, just act. No, that is slavery. If you are to just do and not think, just act and not think, that is slavery. It is interesting to note that slavery was abolished almost 200 years ago. Yet still, we are living in a time that it seems as though slavery has been resurrected. Slavery was an oppression, and right now, many people are feeling oppressed. They are feeling suppressed, and they are feeling depressed by the news and all that is being thrown on them. They are told they need to take the job or they lose their job. Is this you? If this is you, my encouragement to you is to think critically. Many of you, especially in the United States of America, are aware that you can get exemption letters. for your religious beliefs and your persuasions of not wanting to take the jab. Here in Jamaica, we don't currently have such a system. However, my fellow Jamaicans and viewers overseas, internationally, you have the right to decide what goes into your body. That is your God given right and should still be your freedom. For me, I am not worried about YouTube banning this video. I am concerned about the many individuals who will be sorry for the decisions they make and take the jab. Not just that, but I'm worried about the children, or I'm concerned about the children, especially here in Jamaica, who at 12 or 13 years old, as my niece or nephew, is going to be pushed to take the jab in the name of going back to school face to face or face to face classes. Don't be fooled, my friends. Don't be fooled, my fellow brothers and sisters. There is really no going back to a normal life as we had it 2 years ago. Sad to say, the reality is that we may never be out of this COVID story. But one thing I want to encourage you to do is to be resolute. Make your mind up that you will stand for your conscience. You will stand for what you know is right. Many of my fellow Seventh-day Adventists have taken the jab, or church leaders, many of them are promoting the jab. Instead of promoting a healthy lifestyle and taking care of your body and building your immune system. One of the things I will encourage you to do is to learn to stand up on your own. Remember, salvation is individually. We will not be saved as a family per se or as a church, but we will be saved as individuals. I will leave the words of this song with you. As I thought about this video today, the song from the group For Him, the verse that I love, or the chorus, says, "So I won't bend and I won't break. I won't water down my faith. I won't compromise in a world of desperation. What has been, I cannot change, but for tomorrow and today, I must be a light for future generations." That's the purpose of this video. It is to encourage you to be that light. There are so many people out there who are looking for answers. They're confused as to what's going on in our world. We are to be the light, to share with them. As a friend asked me last night, which I thought about it in more detail, what if this was the mark of the beast? The jab. What if it was the mark of the beast? Would you take it? Would you bend and break and bow? Questions for you to ponder and to think critically. So, I won't bend and I won't break and I won't water down my faith. I will be the light for you and future generations. This is my desire and this is my prayer by God's grace, and I hope that it will be yours also. Think critically. Don't just take things for at face value. Do your research and, most of all, be true to your conscience. and be assured that God promised to honor you. He promised to stand with you, just like the three Hebrew boys in the story of Daniel. Daniel and his friends, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they stood up. They stood up to King Nebuchadnezzar. And we later saw what happened. They were thrown in the fiery furnace. Yes, Daniel was thrown in the lion's den. But these three Hebrew boys, they were thrown in the fiery furnace, and not one strand of their hair was burnt. And most of all, Jesus, their best friend, was with them in the fire. So be encouraged. You are not alone. God promises to be with you. He promises to be with us. So let us hold fast and never let go of our faith in Jesus. I pray God will be with you and give you his peace now and forevermore. Amen. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Be sure to click the notification bell to get updates on all our new videos. Keep watching.